Time. It is the picks.
The moment everybody waits for every week.
I'm going to take the points on the road here.
4-0 against the spread. He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
This is a really thickly built guy.
I don't know what to say.
Those are the picks. Brought to you by Build Round 4.
Why is Roberto's voice like that? Game number one, Mississippi State travels to Bama. Bama laying 24. We start out with the one, the only, the Hatchet Man.
Do it live!
Not much to say here. Bama is Bama. Let's go Bama.
Over to Sully.
I have a rule. Never, ever pick against Alabama. Suck up dick! I'm not picking against Bama here.
Well, I'm going to take a flyer here. We're going to have a solo pick.
Oh, my.
Bama goes to Baton Rouge, dominates. Everyone's telling them how great they are. All their girlfriends are telling them, you're the best. I just think that's a lot of points for a very game Mississippi State team.
It is.
With Nick Fitzgerald. I'm going to take the points here. Watch, Bama wins 52 bagel. But I will take Mississippi State.
Second deck.
Game number 2, Auburn traveling to Georgia. Between the hedges, Georgia laying 14 flat. Very bizarre spread. David.
Georgia.
No, come on, you know the address. Let's go, D.
Georgia, it's kind of similar to Bama. They've already clinched the SEC East. They are thinking, we're good. We don't have to do this. Might look ahead of Auburn, but they don't need to. They need to pay attention because the playoff is still close for them to grab.
Are in front of us.
Let's go, Georgia.
Over to Sully.
I want Michigan men.
Well, in honor of, not our boss, who I usually pick Georgia for, but in honor of our fantastic, great quarterback here, Matthew Stafford, we've been talking about him a lot. Georgia's going to go out and pull a Matthew Stafford and lose this game. I'm going to take Auburn because of Stafford.
I'm going to take Georgia and leave it at that.
Oh, my.
Yeah, I know. Game number 3.
No.
The Will Birchfield special.
Yes.
Clemson laying 20. They travel to Chestnut Hill to take on all the rich kids at BC. We go to David.
We might lose to the Browns.
20 points seems like a lot. Chestnut Hill is on fire right now for game day coming in town. But I'm sorry. Clemson is ready for the playoff. Trevor Lawrence and company will smash Boston College. Go Clemson.
Over to Sully.
It's sack time.
No, have to do it for Will, in honor of Will, our great writer, Boston College. He has so many great stories of his time at Boston College. And I'm going to pick.
He starts to come, and then he pulls out.
I'm going to pick BC just because
This is automated. That I didn't do that.
I don't know about the second part of that, but yeah, he has plenty of great stories. I'm going to pick BC.
Come on, dude. Save it for the podcast.
Great penetration of Cox.
Look, I think Clemson's really, really good. A.J. Dillon and that offensive line, that plays. Win the TOP. Do a better job than 9 out of 10 teams standing up to Clemson's front four. I just think it's too many points. I could see a 31-14 or 34-17 win for Clemson. I'm going to take the points here. Game number 4. The Buckeyes travel to Spartan Stadium, laying 3.5. David.
I'm asking just to be a little respectful in this whole process, okay?
Sit up, David. Sit up, David.
I'm gonna lean in my chair. Ohio State, their defense is leaking. And Michigan State, I think they can take advantage a little bit to their. But selfishly, I want to beat Ohio State.
There it is.
I don't want Michigan State to win.
Let the
I'm
hate
going
fill
Ohio
your
State
veins.
all day.
No, you're a State fan, David. So what are you saying here? I'm confused.
Okay.
Over to Sully.
See, I love it just big and black. That's all I can take. I love it. Well, see, I think this is a game
completely not necessary.
As much as I love big and black coffee, I think this is a game Michigan State wins. It's a classic D'Antonio game. They need it. It's an example of D'Antonio getting the team better as the year goes on. I think State tomorrow, maybe with some weather, beats OSU.
No Fountain Days.
We haven't beaten OSU in Spartan Stadium since I was a sophomore.
Bingo.
However, you're giving me 3.5. Ohio State doesn't run it. Don't sell me a 1-week renaissance against Nebraska. No one runs it on us.
Mike Weber.
I can't do it.
Mike Weber.
Hold on. The other problem, they don't stop the run. I wonder if MSU gets just enough on the ground to keep this nice and tight, right? I'm going to take Michigan State here. I'm with Sully. This spread is too weird for my taste.
Oh, my gosh. This is so tight.
Exactly, David. Michigan travels to Piscataway to take on Rudigers. David.
This is Bob Winowski. Feel free to leave a message. Thank you.
Something that won't be tight is the score in this game. Michigan is going to obliterate Rutgers or Rutgers or whatever they are. Let's go Michigan.
39 points.
Go Blue!
Over to Mike.
Drink as much milk as your little belly can hold.
Yeah, I agree. I think Michigan's going to kill him. Could be another 78-0. Harbaugh running up the score on Rutgers. Please, just for the love of God, get the starters out in the second half of this game. I don't want to see Shea Patterson, having a quarterback keep in the halfway through the third quarter and get hurt. Michigan, they're going to blow them out.
Take Michigan. I don't have the guts to take Rutgers. Can we go to Sunday, please?
Oh, my God. How do you pick the Lions? How are the Lions going to win this game?
Nobody knows, Greg. Saints -5.5. They travel to the Queen City to take on the Bengals. David.
I am enjoying this matchup because who dat is going to beat who day. All for my Steelers. We're in first place. We need the Bengals to lose. So the Saints are going to win. Not only that, we're going to see them in Atlanta on February 3rd. Let's go, Saints.
Steak, medium well.
Over to Sully.
Yeah, Saints best team in football right now. I was talking to Tom Milliken before the show. He said that he would bet a lot of money on the Saints in this game. And he even gave me a number of how much he would bet if he was in Vegas. I'm not going to repeat that, but I'm going to pick the Saints because Tom told me this is a absolute lock. Seriously.
Saints -5.5.
Tom said this is the lock of the century, so I can't go
He will
against
lose
Gov.
his home.
I cannot go against Gov, of course.
The only way the Saints don't cover the number is if they're sleepwalking. Honestly. And it's that NFL 5.5. I know I should take the Bengals.
I know.
I just can't do it. I'll be a sucker. I'll take the Saints. Game number 2. Seahawks travel to L.A. to take on the Rams. Rams laying 9.5. David.
I want to
So bad.
I might be a sucker with this game because 9.5 is a lot of points, but the Rams coming off a loss, I think they want to prove something to the NFL. Rams here all day.
Over to Sully.
Tell them about it, JoJo.
Oh, Coach O.
Yeah, I like the Rams as well. Too much offense. They want to bounce back from last week. L.A.
Yeah, the other thing, too, Seattle gave them a scare the first time.
Yep.
You'd think L.A. would be more prepared for that. I don't like the number, but I don't have the guts. I'm going to go with you guys on this. I'll go with the Rams. Game number 3, Cowboys travel to Philly. Eagles laying 7 flat. David.
I'm going to partake in drinking here very, very shortly.
Well, you know who's going to partake in drinking? Jerry Jones.
I can't do it.
This offense is going to look miserable again, and
What's
I think
the
the
big deal with
Eagles
blackface?
are going to dominate. Eagles all day.
Over to Sully.
Sorry, Whitey.
What was that? I didn't hear that. Sorry.
We don't need to hear it.
I think everything's going to spiral in Dallas. What an absolute mess that franchise is right now. We know that Dak sucks. I've told you that for years. But Dallas has too many problems right now. Give me Philly in this one.
I'm with you. I just look at Philly as that team in the second half that turns it on, regains form. Dallas, an absolute disaster. And by the way, the Sully stat plays. Sean Lee's hurt again, which means their defense sucks again.
Again.
Give me the Eagles. Game number 4, I want to apologize that this game's even televised. Monday Night Football. No, I'm not kidding. Monday Night Football. Giants travel to Frisco. Frisco laying 3.5. May God have mercy on your soul if you watch this game. David.
Football fans, please do us all a favor. Find something else to watch on Monday.
Talk to your wife.
I don't even know who's starting at quarterback for the 49ers, but they're going to win this game.
It's Bob Mullins or whatever his name is out of Southern Miss. David.
You're not going to dance, David?
No need.
No.
David, you always dance.
49ers win. No.
He's not allowed. This matchup does not warrant this man's graceful feat. No.
Love this story. When I played a year of college football, my offensive coordinator, he's now, and I kid you not, the wide receivers coach for the Niners. Mike LaFleur is his name. His brother Matt LaFleur. He's going to be head coaching candidate.
Would he take your phone call?
I'm going to take the Niners.
If you called him right now, would he take your phone call?
I exchange a few texts with him every so often.
You should have called him live for the picks if you cared about this radio show.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Frisco. I think the G-men have quit. I think they suck. I think they're a disgrace. I think Dave Gettleman is a terrible general manager. And I think our ownership has lost its damn mind. Give me the Niners. Last game of the week, Lions travel to the spaceship to take on the Bears. Bears laying 6.5. David, the floor is yours.
Let me ask you a question, Mike Sully. Who wins in a fight between a bear and a lion? Doesn't matter because the Bears are going to win on Sunday. Stafford better perfect that turtle position because Mac is back. Let's go Bears.
Is it wrong I didn't know how to answer that question?
Oh,
Who
David,
does win
you haven't picked against picked the Lions all year.
No need.
Okay.
Who would win in that fight? A Lion would win, I would say.
6 more inches.
Over to Sully.
We're talking about Dallas with how bad things are there. If Mike, you've been bringing it up too. If the Lions lose this game and things continue to kind of get worse, I think that spiraling effect we've seen in Dallas could start happening. I don't think the Lions win. I don't think the Lions win this game. 6.5 might be a lot of points. I think the Lions will cover.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Lions win this game.
I am with Mike here. I can't in good conscience pick them to go outside and win a football game. But I just can't get down with Mitch Trubisky. Not covering touchdown spreads. Now, come on. I'll take the Leos and the points. Those are the picks.
Now I got hatchet.
Exactly. 97.
Thing sucks.
There's no words on it. 97-1.